the awarding ceremony to the deserving personnel of Police Regional Office 10, who have manifested excellent service to the Philippine National Police.
May I request our guest of honor, the President of the Republic of the Philippines, Rodrigo Roa Duterte, to lead the presentation of award. He will be assisted by Police Director Ramon C. Apolinario, the Acting Chief Directorial Staff, Philippine National Police, and Police Chief Superintendent Noel G. Constantino, Acting Regional Director.
Citation reads, for the successful operation resulting in the arrest of Juan Jose Buok Jr., big-time supplier of illegal drugs, and the confiscation of 1 big pack of shabu weighing 1 kilo on September 12, 2016 at Barangay Tubot, Iligan City. The medalya ng kadakilaan is hereby awarded to Police Superintendent Arniel Agustin H. Catarata.
For the successful operation resulting in the arrest of Juan Raihana Batara E. Ali alias Konsihal, high-value target on illegal drugs, and the confiscation of 2 big packs of shabu with a total weight of 200.336 grams on August 18, 2016 at Barangay Lapasan, Cagayan de Oro City. The medalya ng kadakilaan is hereby awarded to Police Superintendent Tom P. Tuzon. Same medal is hereby awarded to Police Chief Inspector Ariel Philip I. Pontillas for same accomplishment.
For the unit awards, plaque of recognition is presented to Cagayan de Oro City Police Office for conducting the most number of police operations and cases filed in the anti-illegal drugs campaign, Project Double Barrel, for the period July 1 to September 15, 2016. The plaque will be received by Police Senior Superintendent Ronnie Francis M. Cariaga, Officer in Charge.
Plaque of recognition is presented to Bukidnon Police Provincial Office, the unit with highest number of surrenderers in the anti-illegal drugs campaign, Project Double Barrel, for the period July 1 to September 15, 2016. The plaque will be received by Police Senior Superintendent Reynaldo A. Padilla, Acting Provincial Director.
Plaque of recognition is presented to Iligan City Police Office, the unit with highest volume of illegal drugs confiscated in the anti-illegal drugs campaign, Project Double Barrel, for the period July 1 to September 15, 2016. The plaque will be received by Police Superintendent Leroy G. Ga, Officer in Charge. To the awardees, congratulations. A round of applause, please.
Ladies and gentlemen, the President of the Republic of the Philippines, Rodrigo Roa Duterte.
Police Director Apolinario, Police Chief Superintendent Constantino, Police Chief Superintendent Velasquez, Police Senior Superintendent Rosales, the officers, the men and women of the Philippine National Police, my co-workers in government, mga mahal kong kababayan. Who's in charge? Give the tikas pahinga for the men. Mas dakog bilangkan ang pulis you know, I will go direct to our job and the environment that we are operating now, including the nuances. Ako kasi, sa Davao City, nung mayor pa ako, been mayor for 22 years, 23 as a matter of fact. Kalahati lang kasi kaya naputol ngayon, naging presidente ako. I was very strict sa trabaho, especially against crime. I'll just tell you maybe a biodata of sorts. I was fiscal for 10 years, a trial lawyer for also mga 9 years, and I hardliner against crime. Na ganito yan. You must have heard, because it was a very popular issue at that time and until now, that killer daw ako, that I kill men, and they want me in prison. Nakakatawa itong mga gagon na to kasi sila ang walang alam. You know, at the transition period sa Davao, yung martial law, pati yung revolution ni Cory, there was much really trouble. Everyone who claimed to be an anti-communist was provided with a gun at no cost, at no question. Basta ikaw, kalaban mo, komunista noon. So a lot of, you know, tao sa Davao halos may armas. And it became an anarchy for everybody. They would just go into a house, hostage the people there, then ask the owner of the house for money, at alam mo naman noon, hanggang ngayon, you cannot withdraw more than 50,000. So they would stay in a house for 3 days while the poor husband goes to the back to his home, and all the time, yung asawa niya, anak niyang babae, pati yung mga maid, ginagamit ng mga kriminal. So it was really a furious kind of thing. Ako naman dumating, at ang sinabi ko ganito, I am out to get you. Surrender peacefully, because if you don't, if you offer a violent resistance, kasi halos lahat may baril, mamamatay kayo. The only reason why Davao got the highest in law and order and was even one of the peaceful cities in the world, except for the blast, which was really coming because of our operations in the Zamboanga Peninsula. Expected na yun. Sabi ko sa police, just do your work, arrest them, overcome the resistance, and if there is violence, kill them. Yun ang nadala ko, yun ang ginamit ng mga politiko. So every time may mamatay, aking kasalanan. Without really studying closely my pagkalumaban. Basta alam nila, kill, 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 kill. Ay, problema ninyo yan. Naging political issue, yung kalaban ko every time may mamatay sa Davao, whether or not really killed by the police, or killed by the cohorts, or killed by the husband of his lover, if it was a gunshot wound, violent resistance, sa ibigay na yan sa akin. Kill, kill, kill. Ginamit sa eleksyon, ginamit ni Dilima, who was, I said, for almost so many years, the chairman of the human rights. Reklamo ng reklamo, bunganga ng bunganga, wala namang ginawa ang putang ina niya. Ngayon, naging senador, daldal ng daldal, sabi niya, yung si Matubato, was with them sa Witness Protection Program for 3 years. Ngayon na lang niya binitawan kasi naiipit na siya. You know, Dilima was screwing her driver and at the same time, she's screwing the nation. Siya yung may hawak. So itong mga human rights, itong ngayon, alam na ninyo. So what do you suppose you will do now? Daldal kayo ng daldal threatening me with International Court of Justice. Now I am the one. I have ordered the Executive Secretary. I am inviting the rapporteur, Ban Ki-moon, the EU, the lawyers, to come here and investigate me. But, sabi ko, this would not be a one-way affair. They can ask all the questions they want, but after that, in keeping with the time-honored principle of the right to be heard, ako na naman ang magtanong sa kanila. Fair is fair. Tanongin ko yung rapporteur nilang mandaldal. Is he a lawyer? I'm a lawyer. Sige, tignan natin kung sinong kabugok ninyo. Kailan pa ba ako believe dyan sa mga... Sige, punta kayo dito. I'll write them a letter. I will furnish the press next week. I'm writing the human rights, pumunta kayo dito. Padala ninyo yung pinakamagaling ninyo. But, bigyan ninyo akong panahon pagkatapos ninyo, ako na naman ang magtanong. Kasi pag hindi nyo ginawa yan, magkagulo tayo dito sa Pilipinas. Do not have your cake and eat it too. Ika nga. Para tapos na. Ngayon, anong order ko sa iyo? We have a problem. Our problem is, hindi ko alam ganito kalalim at kabigat kung hindi ako naging presidente. I know the problem was serious in Davao. So what I said, because gunggong yan, kita mo may pulis kayo na nasa hospital, yung isa patay, hindi ko nga alam pala dito. Else, I could have been here. Kasi sino yung pulis na namatay, pinupuntahan ko talaga. Not only to condole, because wala na, tapos na yan. But to show my solidarity with you. Kasi lahat tayo sa gobyerno, remain loyal to the Constitution. Salute the flag. Never mind if do not salute me. We are all workers of government. Pero let not be. There are sabi ni Santiago before sa PDEA 2 years ago, 3 years ago, there were already about 3 million addicts contaminated by drugs. The recent events would show that there are about, we're counting, it would hit 1 million by the end of the month. That another, so 3 million plus 1 million is 4 million. In my talk with Widodo doon sa summit sa ASEAN, he said, he has about 4 million drug addicts. We are catching up with Indonesia. It behoves upon you, it is your duty to protect the next generation. Huwag ninyong hayaan. Alam mo, if it would outlast me, malaman natin, nagsasakay ako ng baril ako, whatever, maraming galit. Promise me now, wala akong hingin sa inyo. Do not compromise the next generation. It is a very serious problem of our country. Do not be afraid to do your duty. Huwag kayong matakot. Yan lang ang hingin ko sa inyo. As your commander-in-chief, I'm not asking you for anything. I'm just asking you to be conscious na may next generation, yung mga anak ninyo, yung college, okay na yan, kung matino. yung mga 4th grade, 5th grade ninyo, yung mga the next set of officers, kayo nasa likod. Be aware of this. Kaya your training now, ang klase niyo should be more sa covert detection because the next would be terrorism and drugs. You know, yung nagpaputok sa Davao, hindi niya tinanggal yung helmet. Tinaas lang niya yung blinder. Tapos hindi niya remove yung mask niya for yung sa, kunwari para sa abog, si tawag ng Binisaya. Mabasahe siya ganun. So but, ang alam na natin, ayun, pagkaalam natin, that's independent, which I cannot talk ever with you. Well, if you're part of the intelligence community, then you might share with that. Pero yan ang utos ko sa'yo, huwag kayong matakot. Sa Davao, bakit ganon? Hindi natatakot ang pulis. Hindi ako papayag. Ako ang magpakulong, putang ina niya. Huwag kayong matakot. Ako ang magpakulong. Just do your duty. Go there, arrest them, and if there is a resistance which would place your life, para ikaw mamatay, putang ina, patay mo. There is no law at all. Mind you, Human Rights Commission. Tarantado pala kayo. There is no law. There has to be a law. Do not keep on complaining about my mouth because my mouth is not the problem. It cannot bring down a country, but it can erase a generation of right-thinking Philippines. Ang issue dito, hindi yung bunganga ko. And they would say the rating sa business economy, it is so be it, lumayas kayo eh. Then we will start on our own. I can go to China, I can go to Russia, I had to talk with them, they are waiting for me, so what the hell? You pretended to be imbued with humanity. Ngayon, maraming migrants na mamatay dyan sa dagat, hindi ninyo tanggapin. You have stopped accepting your fellow human being in distress, SOS. You have stopped and closed the borders. And they are there dying outside of hunger. Tapos magturo kayo sa akin na pinatay ko ang mga kriminal. Loko-loko pala kayong lahat eh. That is why I use slang. Ang slang hindi yung, that's not slang, that's role. Slang is binastos ng sulti. Slur, slang, or epithets. Why? Nakakawala kayo ng respeto because you do not even investigate. Wala akong sinabi in public na kill, everybody you kill. I always lay down the conditions and mind you, bago ito sila nagtindig sa harapan ko, they knew already what is, I do not have to lecture on, I am doing it for the media. Alam nila na hindi sila makapatay na without due process in the sense that you have to be arrested legally. Mr. X, I am a police for police ito, mag-surrender ka. What is the essence of arrest? Babalik ako dito, magturo ako because I said I married very early, so I had to go to the police school to teach. I lecture lahat ninyo, yung mga official. You listen to it for 1 hour lang. Then you will know everything about your police work. That is the thing until you will die. Yan lang ang kailangan mo. So when you make an arrest, because ito kasi yung mga durugista, bungog ito. Kagaya ng mga kalaban ninyo noon na mga esparo, talagang bumubunot yan, babaril yan. Ito rin because bungog, may armas, invariably may armas yan. Pagka lumaban dyan, just announce. May warrant ka, pumunta kami dito, ibaba mo yung baril mo. Pag itinaas yung baril, paharap sa iyo, barilin mo na. Kill him! Because pag ikaw ang namatay, magagalit pa ako sa iyo. Bakit ka magpauna? Anong klaseng pulis ka? You're not here to join the police and to die? You must be. Yan ang order ko. Anong malama? There is really, baka ayaw ng Diyos ng patayan. Di bale, hindi naman ang Diyos ang kalabang ko. Mag-usap kami ng Diyos pagkatapos. When I am there, tanong ko siya, kung Diyos kayo, babakbo. Wala ka namang ginawa. And the Filipinos are going crazy. We are counting by the millions, like the millions of Jews that were killed by the Nazis noon. Itong ating masakit because it's they're under our care, hindi naman concentration camp. Maubos sweldo mo. You know, bantay kayo ha. The cost of being an addict. Pag may anak ka, huwag kayo talaga magsali yan. Pag magsali kayo dyan, pati kayo. Pagka nagka-problema ka sa anak mo, ano mawala? Dysfunctional ng pamilya, sige na away. Kayong asawa, galit na sa ganon, tapos sige na nakaw yung bata. Pag wala nang makuha, lalabas yan dyan, dito sa kakaroon. Hindi mag-hold up, magnakaw. O tignan mo ngayon ang baba. By almost 50% down lahat. Nakawan. Crimes against person, hold up. See? So huwag kayong magkumpiyansa dyan. So just remember my guidance. If in making the arrest, ganito yan eh. When you make an arrest ito, you announce your authority. O pagka delikado ka, huwag ka nang mag-announce. Sabihin mo lang pare, taas mo kamay mo. Gobyerno ako. Military ako, Air Force, o Navy. Then, it is your duty to arrest. How do you arrest? You arrest is you take a person into custody. Para ma-aresto mo, is kunin mo yung tao, dalhin mo sa istasyon. So, anong essence? Kung may resistance, ang bata, ito mga human rights, ang bata kasi pumapalag talaga yan. Ako mismo naghuli ng bata noon, talagang dumugin mo. Nga pagka nagkasugat-sugat yan, ang human rights ng kalaban mo hindi nag-aral ng law, o yung iba yung lasing. Yung lasing hindi mo madalag agad. Bakit sino ka? You have to overcome his resistance. Whether he likes it or not, you have to overcome the resistance to bring him into the custody of the law at talhin mo doon sa istasyon. That is the essence of arrest. Ngayon ito, ayaw. Sabihin mo may baril. Tangina mo. Arestado ka, bitawan mo yan. Dadalhin kita sa istasyon kung gusto mo buhay. Kung gusto mo rin patay, okay sa akin. Because the law requires you to arrest a person and overcome his resistance so that he can be placed under the custody of the law to answer for a crime or a wrong. Hindi naintindihan niya sa mga putang ina yan. Wala to. Ngayon, bata. Di ba pag bata, arestuhin mo, kisi-kisi yun na, mama. Ako, ganun. At talaga pinapalo ko. Sinasapa ko. Hindi mo madala sa istasyon. Lumalaban, sumisipa. Pag makita ka ng human rights, tangina, kaso ka agad. Sus Mario Sept. Kung ganon, hindi talaga tayo magkaintindihan ito. I'm inviting you and to answer my questions also, so that I would know whether you are a United Nations rapporteur. Do you know the law? And do you know the reality of arrest? Ang mga Arabo, ang mga ISIS, anong sabi ng Amerikano, Great Britain? Pag hindi kayo magkinto dyan, bombahan ka namin. Tapos binubomba talaga, pati mga bata, patay. O so anong diferensya? takutin nila yung ISIS, pero takutin ko ng itong mga kriminal na sinisira ng bayan ko. So what's it? Anong gawin ko pala pagka-presidente ako? Now, sabihin ko, show me a law that prohibits a president from threatening criminals. Show me the law threatening the Arabs going into Iraq on the pretext that there is weapons of mass destruction. Yung pala wala. Saan ang diferensya natin ngayon dyan? Nililang ninyo ang mundo. Ako hindi ko na yan sinabi ko, patayin ko talaga kayo. What's wrong with that? When has it ever been a crime to threaten a criminal or a wanted person? Come, I will issue the invitation. But be prepared to be an educated human being. Because you'll have to answer my questions too. Bakit? Who gave you the right to be so one-sided that when you decide to adopt the theories of itong mga NGO sa Maynila, lalo na yung yellow, ano rin kayo. So tayo, we will not gula basta ang pulis. Army, tanawang army, gagmay, ang pulis o dagkog bilang ka, sige nagpatid-patid siya, pareho po na ako. Kay Giriuma naman. Now, one of these days, I will give all military men, just like you, sidearms. Because itong terrorism, it's more of a covert detection and detection management yan pati ano. Ang kalaban mo dyan, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It could not be just like the ISIS in the Middle East because it is not a contiguous place. You know, island for island tayo, mahirapan yan. Terrorism cannot thrive ng ganun. At saka yung, alam mo na, learn how to deal with your enemy. Diyan sa hulo, static ang kalaban mo. Hindi yan lumalabas dyan sa Sulos, Basilan. Itong NPA, unlike your experience, they move around a lot. Dito, minsan kumbalbali na. So, pag-aralan ninyo mabuti ang study now the profile of a terrorist and drugs. Go ahead and arrest them. Go ahead and kill them if your life is in danger. You have my full backing, and I will see to it that nobody, not a single soldier or police will go to prison just because he was doing his duty. Kuha ninyo yan? Intindihan ninyo? So, bukas marami ng patay. Actually, ako, kung hindi lang man delikado talaga ang buhay na malayo, tapos kahoy lang, you might want to shoot hindi. Ang pinaka-target na talagang matumban tao, as may experience, try mo sa hip. In between wag mong tamaan yung kapital niya. Kawawa naman. Dito talaga sa hips. Tumba yan. Pag tinamaan mo dito o matsambahan mo yung tuhod, pero malikot but the torso is more steady. Hindi mo na kailangan patayin pa. Mat ko magsabi itong mga buang na ito na inutusan ko kayo para talian yung tao sa likod. Bakit nila attribute sa atin? Ang tingin nila sa atin mga pulis, baboy? Nakaka-insulto kasi. Pati yung binabalot ng, yung intriga nila sa, ito, balutin nila, just to show doon sa kanilang mga kalaban sa droga na, oh, ito ang mangyari sa iyo. Hindi talaga alam ng mga gagong to Ito yung ang misaya niya, no? Ito mangyari sa iyo pag magpiyait ka. Hindi ka kasali sa